Look at the transformer on that sucker. That's a nice one. Carhartt. Well, if I'd known that was a Carhartt, I would have snatched it up and put it in here right away. I've never seen a Carhartt vest. What do you think about that? It's in good condition too. I'm meandering my way out to the industrial park. There's some really large apartment complexes. I'm intending on making a real-time video once I get out there. 4XL? How is that a 4XL? Wow. I was thinking it was like a medium or a small. Right through the washer, that's not bad. Vest. A winter vest, Carhartt. What do you think? Throw like a hoodie or something like that. Can't pass up this good heavy aluminum. Oh, it's hot. Sheesh. Sitting in that sun. Oh boy. I do believe I just found my fish trap. What is that noise? I was gonna buy a fish trap on the internet for my other channel, and it's like 60-70 bucks for a good size one. But you know what? Oh, that is a nice heavy-duty cage. It's a little dog crate, but it's a small dog crate. That's about perfect size. What do you think about that? I just need to put like some chicken wire. I got some scrap chicken wire. Put it on the bottom, maybe all the way around. But I do believe I just found my fish trap. Get that off of there. Actually, I might use that for my GoPro clamp, GoPro mount. Flip it around. What do you think about that? Nice big door for emptying it out and stuff. Righty. Now we're cooking. Unfortunately, I'm filled up before I got to my target area. I'll tell you what, that is a good problem to have. A little too far away from the dumpster. That's not stainless. Hey, that's an electric motor. Look at it. It actually does. It actually is. It's close. Don't see too many stainless steel motors. I wonder what they use that for. Anybody need a toilet? I think there's actually a nice piece of brass on there. I found this jack before I turn the camera on. Actually, you know what? That's gonna be a nice little porcelain breaker. Maybe. Oh, it's heavy duty stuff. Hey, look at it. Try and get to that piece of brass right there. Where else can you see toilet breaking on YouTube? I'm closing my eyes, even though I'm wearing glasses. I'm still closing my eyes. Camera can keep its eyes open. Oh, it's just a little tiny thing. Shoot, look at it. Wasn't even worth it, was it? Ouch! Ooh. Little chunk. Ay, ay, ay. Changed it up. Treadmill or power spin. This is new. They better keep them suckers watered. Intense sunlight all day long. This soil's almost dried out already. Some nice aluminum in there, I tell you what. I'm going to, oh shoot, there's a lot of it in there too. That's good heavy stuff. Make sure it's aluminum. Oh yeah, hey, that's nice stuff. That's a nice thick, high grade deal. I'm gonna just take one piece to remind myself to come back and get it on the way home. Ouch, dang it. That stuff is hot. I didn't think it was that hot out here today. My goodness. Sheesh. The steel dumpster's just scalding. Check this out. Oi. Oi. Oh. Ouch. Man, that's hot. Oh, it's broke. Some weird. That's a weird deal. I've never seen something like that. It's like some kind of barrier for like the bottom of an overhead door or something, maybe. I'm not sure what that is. It's got a electrical cord hooked to it. That's too much danger. I'll probably stick my hand on there. Super sharp. It's a weird deal. Huh. Can't say that I've seen that. Why would you have that? I wonder. Oh, it's got some kind of sensor. Oh, I wonder if it's a sensor for overhead door. If it hits something, it goes back up or something. Oh, they got cameras up here now. Look at that. That's to get people that are dumping. They could care less if people take stuff out of that one. They actually like it because it reduces the weight. And anyone that has anything to do with GoPro the company, I mean, forget about people that just use them, has to know that it makes it so much harder, how important it is for the GoPro for you to be able to have at least some kind of feel as where you're pointing the thing. That's the kind of thing that could ruin your whole videos. I mean, there's probably people out there mountain biking and skiing, going down entire mountains and then looking at their footage and their cameras pointing off up into the trees. That's gotta be just really annoying to people. At least I can reach up and adjust it, you know. I don't have to worry about flying off the side of a mountain, worrying about my camera angle. Nice piece of aluminum. Thing about GoPro is the final product's just so nice. You can't really complain because it's such a wonderful product. I think they're just on deadlines. Gotta get it done, you know. Just release it and worry about fixing the bugs later. I mean, when they first came out with their Karma drone, like the one I have, their drones were literally just falling straight out of the sky. Because the battery would slide back just a tiny little bit. So people are, at that time, those drones were like $1,500 and up. And people were getting them and they were taking them and they'd fly them and they'd just stop and just go like a rock and smash into the ground. There's no way that should have been released. And actually every GoPro camera I've had has been a real glitchy little annoying dude. I just put up with it. This 8's not glitchy at all, but it's got a rounded off lens. There's more of these in there. We've got better things to do. This is that roller rink where I scored that stuff out of here. Hey, look at that. Where that giant storm snuck up behind me. If you didn't see that video, I'll put it right down in the description, little link if you want to check it out. This dumpster was full of stuff. Supercell snuck up behind me. Actually, I had almost a tornado in it. Oh sheesh, watch where I'm going. Look at that big old magnet. It's kind of cool. You see that kind of stuff sometimes stuck on the side of dumpsters. It's just sitting in there collecting stuff. Scooter around here sneaking around with a milk crate tied to his back. I wonder what he's up to. Oh boy, Jackpot action. What is that? Oh, I thought it was a motor. Let's say and then I thought it was a stage light. That might be a stage light. Let's see. Oh, what is that thing? This I don't know if it still is. It used to be a video commercial movie place. Yeah, that is a light. Heater light. What does that say? Made in France. LT 2000. Courbevoie LTM apparel type LT 2000. That might be worth a little chunk of money, maybe. Looks like this card's been taped with a LT 2000 Mini LTM made in France. I'll hold off on scrapping that, dude. Check them out, see what it's worth for parts on eBay. What are we dealing with here? That could be Jackpot action. At first I thought it was a giant electric motor. That's a lot better than an electric motor though. Oh! Oh! Come on, dude, there you go. Oh boy, look at that. I don't think there's anything I can do with that. 15 amp, 250 volts, 20 amp, 125 volts. Powerful little guy. Strand lighting. Another one. Huh. Those things can be real expensive, I'm sure. Here he comes. He's looking for something. Huh. He might just be driving through real quick, eyeball stuff. Sitting outside of dumpsters. Look at that. That's probably $1,000 worth of equipment when they bought it brand new, I bet. Specialized stuff. People can charge an arm and leg for it. There's some nice little planters. Nice brand new little log rack. Or fireplace rack, whatever you want to call it. Those are not bad. You know what? Get down the road and show you what there is to see, rather than struggle with this. I'll just come back and get it on the way home. Oh shoot, if my competition doesn't come by and snatch it, what do you think about that? Dog. I might as well just put this back there too. That's no good. Oi. Bunch of masks. It's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Look at it. Twice in a row I've come here. Nice big old extension cord just sitting there. Well, I don't really see any reason to get in there. And I got a little pull tab over here. Gotta watch out for a little piece of granite and go fling. Oh, isn't that a beautiful sight? Dollar, 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 dollar. 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents. Oh. If you hear me grunting and groaning, it's because I'm wearing blue jeans on a hot day. Stupid mistake. I can't move like I normally would move. Also switched to a new deodorant. An aluminum free deodorant. It's bamboo instead of aluminum. Hello, Mr. Farkle. There's a sniglet up here around the corner. Pet waste cleanup. Please lease clean up after your pet. It's the law. Got bags and a garbage can. What's the sniggly for that? Get rid of the chicken bones and the dirty diapers and the COVID-19 gloves or whatever that was. And we've got a little tablet here. Send that to board sort. Look at that dumpster scuzz. That's fresh too. It's moving fast. Someone just put something in there. That's the funk. Oh. More dumpster funk. Stepped right in it. Oh no, it's not. That's air conditioner water. Oh. What is that thing? Hepatic hunter. I think it's pretty sure it's a hunter fan. think it's a heater, maybe. Air purifier heater combos, that makes sense. I'll just go with air purifier. HEPA filter. That's a tin patio lounger. I'm not gonna wrestle with that. It's a giant apartment complex here. Someone might, I think that's broken off some other stuff though. I could put all that in a retail store, but that's got people's names on it and stuff. There's some chicken wire scrap I could use for my fish trap, but I've already got a couple little bundles of that stuff. That's not bad though. You never know. Chicken wire doesn't hurt a guy to have around. Unless, of course, I poke my leg on it. What we got here? Hey, that almost looks like a real gold necklace. Is that by itself or not? Oh no, no, it's not. Well, those are like little rocks. Well, not one way to test it real quick. Just stop moving my mouth and hit it with a magnet. What do you think about that? It's nice little costume jewelry. Pretty realistic looking chain. Echo. Hello. Watch for flying golf balls. People tee off there, down that way. 100-mile-an-hour projectiles. They used to have a sign saying they weren't responsible for golf ball damage right there. They had no net or anything, just a little sign. Your life is literally at risk walking down this sidewalk. But since we have a sign here, it's your fault. Look at that. That's a little soldering iron guy, I do believe. Plugs straight into the wall. Have a look at that guy. There's a pretty sure that's for Nintendo. Nintendo. What are we dealing with? I need a Gatorade. I should have brought one with me. I think I just heard Farkles. I will always love you. That's gotta come with this. I saw a camera. There's a camera. It's not a bad one. YouTube. 8.1 megapixel Casio. Excellent. Lots of times there'll be a, it's got the battery. Lots of times there'll be a free SD memory card in there. Little bonus. Bag of clothes. Tough chicks. This all smells like patchouli or sandalwood or something. Well, I saw something down here. That's the reason I actually stopped. Look at this bag here. Oh, what you got for us, old boy? That's legitimate summertime out here today, guys. Look at it. A little blackberry. I don't think those hold a whole lot of value anymore, so hey, look at it. Oh, that's the remote control. Probably just sitting at the board sort. That's worth about $1, just in scrap. Sitting at the board sort. The board sort I'm talking about, the link's down there in the description. That's the place where you can mail in e-waste and get you some money. Just go to that site and follow their directions. A little music deal. That's it. A little picture frame. Ouch! Oh, it's so hot. There's a little Aqua Armor. It's like an otter case. It's a different brand. Engo Auto Armor. That's a little phone. Look at that, another camera. Look at that. All kinds of little device chargers in there. That's cast aluminum. I'll probably just scrap that. Look at that. It's got the battery again. That's good. No SD card. SD cards are always a nice little gem. Oh, that's perfectly functional. If you want to buy stuff out of my videos, that's got a little dent in the screen, but I don't think that's a problem. If you don't mind a little dent, a little crack, I don't think it hurts anything. 8.2 megapixel Samsung L100. Samsung's a good brand. Well, so's Casio. But directions to buy stuff straight out of my video are in the description. If you click show more, it'll show more link. The description will open up and scroll all the way down to the bottom. What's this? Oh, puzzle. What's this? Laser Widow. American DJ. Hey, this is a little, I think that's a little dance light, a little disco, modern disco ball. Another camera. Got a Canon this time. Come on, let's have an SD card for the scavenger guy. No, I cleaned them out. That one's got a little, looks like it had tape on it or something. I think that one's all right too. A little Canon, 12.1 megapixels. We're just going up and up and up. I don't see a model number on that. Yeah, I do Power Shot A1100 IS, I think is what that said. Actually, I'm keeping those in my pocket. They're not bad cameras. They're not a GoPro, but they're not bad. There's a brand new USB cord. Hey, this got that got an L-shaped adapter on one end. That's kind of handy. I might have to keep that one high speed with Ethernet. HDMI, male to female. That's male to female. I'll probably just keep that one for myself. It's good to have around. A little, I might have to keep that too. It's a free incense deal. Air freshener. Just need to buy a recharge or a refill. Some kind of fabric. It's like little bags. Look at that. You know what? I could put that in the retail store. The little bags. Those are cool. What do you think? I thought they were just pieces of fabric. Not too shabby. I think that's some kind of tablet case deal. I hear Farkle somewhere. There's one. Farkle. Brand new computer fan, I think. Now you see why I wanted to skip all that aluminum and go back later, because it's just here's the deal. My battery died there. I was just running into some really good stuff. So I took that load home, charged up the battery. I only have one GoPro 8 battery. I need to get some more. It's this kind of day right here. Not one, but two of those. Dried off my clothes. Took a 2-hour break. After the battery ran out, I found this. This was the last thing I found. And I didn't want to keep digging. Off camera, I didn't want to keep digging because, like you saw, I was running into some really good stuff. This is an older iPhone, but I've never actually seen one crack like that. It's odd to see one broke on the back and be pristine condition on the front. I thought that was kind of odd looking. But anyways, that's got some value to it. It's a nice find. It probably still works. Looks like mint condition. Looking at it from this side. Anyways, let's go see what else is in there. Where were we? That's a good question. Someone has thrown some more stuff over there. Not quite sure what I'm dealing with. It's actually got similar type bags in each one. Maybe a move out of some sorts. Or just a clean out. Let's see. Okay, this is the bag that those cameras were coming out of. And right after the battery died, that smartphone popped into existence. People on the basketball court. Hey, that's like a little, what do they call that? Like a slide ruler or whatever. It's kind of dirty. That might be free-tail action. Well, I don't like putting dirty stuff in the fridge. That's not bad though. That's not nothing gross. Okay. Remotes. Remotes can be loaded up and sold on eBay. For those of you that aren't aware. And when I started making YouTube videos, I wasn't aware of the fact that, you know how you test if remotes work or not? Because I always say I have such a hard time testing. Looks like cell phone. I might be chasing our cell phone in here. Unless that came out of that smartphone. No, Samsung. Put batteries in any kind of remote. You want to see if it works, and of course you don't have the TV or whatever if you have a big lot of these. Put batteries in it and then start pushing the buttons and look at it through a camera, and the infrared will pick up on the camera. It's not visible to the naked eye. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty darn snazzy. Polar eclipse. I don't want to show people's information. Aluminum. So you could get a ticket doing this. I don't want to make it seem like you just have the right to go digging through people's trash. You do and you don't, you know. I mean, you could definitely get a ticket, so be aware of that fact. If someone tells you to leave, just always be real polite and leave immediately. Farkle. Because right now, you know, I mean, just loitering alone, I could get a ticket, you know, if they really wanted to. So as soon as someone comes up and starts giving you the stink eye, I'm just already back here like this. See, like this. I'm just Okay, you want me to leave? Okay, bye. That's it. Done. That's how you would avoid a ticket. This isn't, however, something that they're gonna take you to jail for. There's a difference. Even in cities and states where they have ordinances against this type of deal, it's a ticket offense. Well, I'm not a lawyer, so don't hold me to it, but that's the way I understand it. I could go retail, so I guess a full bottle of nail polish. That's the way I understand it. There's all those ordinances against chest picking and stuff. It's a ticket offense, not a haul you off to jail offense. So that's always something good. Of course, I heard out on the East Coast you can get a $2,000 ticket, so that would sting. I've also heard on the East Coast, like in New York, that there's another. It's absolutely totally legal to do if you're on foot or a bicycle. If you're not in a car that has engine power. So like on foot, on bicycle, that's totally legal to scavenge. I think what they ran into was rings of people driving around in trucks, taking all the city's recycle money. I think they were losing millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. So they're like, nah, no more motorized vehicles. I can't imagine the amount of stuff you could find in a big city like that. So it's understandable. Well, darn it, I thought that was gonna be a whole lot better than that. Shoot. So I threw legitimate funk here and here on top. I thought there was more bags down there. A similar type of bag. Must have been wishful thinking. Just the Funkola. However, there are some down here that look like the same type of deal. So we will have a gander real quick. Hey, look at this. Shoot, that one. Breastfeeding. Let's see here. Ouch! Woo! I've kind of learned to tread softly. Lots of times you might hear me hoot and holler, but that's because I'm feeling stuff. It's not. I've learned to avoid almost every bad thing that can happen. So every now and then I get my radar set off. Let's see here, kids clothes. Last video I made, people were wanting them kids clothes. I can definitely take that to a retail store. There's just so much of this stuff out here. This is kind of underwear-y stuff. I don't know what to do with it, but that's nice. It's like baby clothes. There's just so much of it out here. It would just be non-stop, back and forth, you know, and that's just, dirty diapers. There's dirty diapers in that bag. Ah, shoot. Well, I was hoping this would be some, wait, stop talking before I admit defeat. What are we dealing with here? What are we dealing with here? Michelle Kors. I'm not real hip on this subject, but I do believe that's a pretty valuable little purse. I'm not real inclined to tell you if it's real or a knockoff. But I do believe the last one of these I found a lady bought out of my video. So I will hold off on putting this into the retail store for just a minute or so. If somebody wants that, it's in a real nice shape. Oh, and it's got a little, whatever you want to call it. I won't pull on that. It's just coming off. Everything else is real nice and clean. I still got a nice smell to it. There's a pen. Ink pen stain in the corner of that pocket there. Barely goes through. Goes through just like that. Nice bag. Nice. Okay, well, I was about to admit defeat and say sorry for messing around the way I did, but right as I almost got the words out of my mouth, there's a bag popping out. I don't know if the GoPro can pick that up, but I'm farkle hunting right now. I heard a good amount of farkles in here chattering. Oh no! Our camera box. Look at that. Ooh, that's a good sign. Apartment guy, apartment maintenance man. Could care less, it looks like. Craft tech. What am I missing there? Looks like a power adapter to charge the internal battery that is not removable. Let's see if we can find that around here. Farkle. I think that was misleading me. I thought I heard a pack of farkles. Yeah, Viceroy farkles. I don't have my double tote with me right now, and there's actually some slight holes. Stuff like this could fall out, so if you see me throwing this in there, that's why. I don't want to release those out onto the streets. What's up, man? Hey, need any little baby kid clothes?
I hear you,
man. There's a pile of kid clothes in here if you need anything.
I'm good, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Not bad. What's that say? Tony Hawk. I don't know who that is. Although I thought, well, I suppose it could have been a female skateboarder. Look at it. Yes, it's just natural tendency to try to, well, not even try, but just when you start seeing stuff like this, you kind of, oh, it's dirty. I have a tendency to try to figure out or just start getting assumptions what stuff is, you know. I was thinking young lady whole time here, and then throw a Tony Hawk belt at me. Suppose there's lots of explanations. That's a nice little belt. That's not too shabby. Uh-oh. I missed some Farkles, it sounds like. Last Farkles available in this dumpster. There they are. Farkle. Oh, look at it. A male 10 Farkle and his mate. It's Farkle mating season. Mid-June. Why don't I just throw that tie-dye one somewhere? Let's get this thing out of there. There we go. What's that? There. Watching on video sometimes I see a lot of stuff. I know I just don't see while I'm actually out here in the heat of the moment. I don't know how many times I looked at those and it never registered what they were, you know. Just some stuff just doesn't process because, I mean, I didn't really look at them. I kind of just was aware that that was down there and it just didn't register what it was. So I just, you know, I'm focused on doing this and that and this and that and worry about someone coming up behind me and blah, blah, blah. And there at the very end, I realized there are 2 really nice rolls of Velcro, which is actually pretty cool. Move the dog poo. Isn't it interesting? If you watch the media, social media makes it even worse. If you didn't pay attention to any news, or if you're not a social media person, and you were out here doing what I'm doing, finding all this stuff that people are throwing away, COVID-19 and what have you. But as you well know, I've been following some companies on the stock market, and I know for a fact that the landfill companies are having like a 30% increase in residential trash. So I mean, I thought that was true. It's just what I was seeing with my own eyes, but that's backed up with the landfill companies, information they put out. So doesn't the media make it look like everything's just awful and terrible and doom and gloom? Yet the measure, you know, if you take this activity I'm doing as a measuring stick on how society is really doing, we're throwing away even 30% more stuff. You would think that using this as a measuring stick, you would think there was some incredible boom in the economy, something absolutely fabulous going on. I see some comments from time to time, people asking me if I'm still doing that investing stuff, and I wanted to be an investor, and I got in at a really weird time. You're almost forced to be a trader, and that's not what I wanted to do. All my investments were just perfect, just big time gains, but all this junk that's going on, it's just awful. It's huge gains and massive losses, followed by huge gains, and biggest gains in history of the stock market, followed by the biggest loss, and then biggest gains, some of the biggest gains ever, and a big loss. And it's just, like I said, it's forcing people to be traders rather than investors. And I can't really recommend anyone do it right now at this point in time. 2 weeks ago, I wanted to say something to the people that were interested about a company called Enviva, stock symbol EVA. They make wood pellets to replace coal and electricity generating plants, and they're just an amazing company. They're as solid as you could possibly be. And I was right about that, but I'm too scared to tell people to put any money in that place, stock market, because it's just, I mean, psychology alone, you can lose a bunch of money. It's not a good time to be an investor. And if you're a highly experienced trader, there's people probably making just an utter fortune. But like I say, I just wanted to be an investor because I saw some companies that were just about ready to just you know, boom. It's just obvious to me. Like I said, I was looking for plastic, if you know what I was talking about, and I ran into this solar and clean energy. Anyways, long story short, if someone is interested, there's one I've been following. It's called Sonova. Hey, look at that. That might be someone's stash. There might be someone out here on foot that has stashed this back here. Lots of times this will be people's stashes. I know people say, go check behind the dumpster, but lots of times that's there for a reason, that someone might really need that. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'll just scrap it for 20 cents or whatever. But Sonova, call symbol NOVA. Those are greasy and dirty, man. I can't set that up on top of that nice bag. I got some kind of oil on them. But their president, chairman of the board of directors, president, CEO, the big man that runs the place, he has been, I get all the email alerts from these places I'm watching, and he's been using his own money directly out of his own pocket in 500 and 1,000 share increments over the last 4 or 5 months, just buying them straight on the open market. Nothing to do with the company. No incentive deal or nothing. I mean, he's just straight out putting his personal money into it, buying shares. He's not doing that to lose money. So I've been following it close. His last one was at $15.64, and right now it's at $15.99. So when guys like that do that, the thing's gonna run. I should be like a $20 stock. It'd probably go up to 30. But like I said, I can't tell anyone to put money into the stock market because it's just scary and volatile. What I would say is, if you want to listen to me on Nova, I would say buy some now and sell it in 2 weeks. I can't say anyone hold on to anything, because one little hiccup with what's going on and it could just tank down again. It's just scary. But Anyways, I should have recommended Inviva. It was a big gainer, and it'll probably flatten out a little bit now. It'll maybe tick up a little bit, but Sonova is one to check it out. I think he's put maybe almost up $200,000 in the last few months out of his own pocket buying shares. And I listened to other conference calls too and stuff, and he was talking last time he would buy it at $19 and blah blah blah, and he's putting his money where his mouth is, and it is usually a sign that Wall Street will jump all over. Just on psychology alone, not even knowing what the guy knows, they'll just jump on that alone. So it's gonna get room to run. Anyways, let's get down the road. One thing I definitely see an increase in is these flat screen TV boxes. They've probably doubled or tripled, maybe quadrupled. Hey, look at that. There's actually a washing machine in there. Although that's a vacuum cleaner cord. 65-inch dog there. I guess that makes sense though. People don't got a whole lot to do, sit around and watch TV, I guess. This is that place, you may have watched my videos, where there was a big pile of aluminum here. Look at that. Took some of this back here. That's takeable stuff there, I think. Where the snatch this up. You know what? Shoot, that black stuff is all aluminum too. I thought I didn't even take the time to look at the black stuff. I was just counting the silver stuff. Oh my. Oh wow. Oh goodness. That's jackpot action by itself. I didn't even know it. I just eyeballed real quick that stuff. Lottie-doo-dottie. What do you think? Oh, I'm gonna drive over here. I was thinking the guy probably hasn't put 200,000, 150,000, 170,000 of his own money. I'm not really sure what all these prices were when he did it. But I know he's been doing it at the level the stock is at right now, or just a touch under it, 30 cents under. But usually when they do that, it's because they know that their stock is going to really run. And there's going to be people with big pockets in Wall Street that just take notice of him doing that. And that fact all by itself, nothing to do with the company, nothing to do with anything. That fact by itself is going to make that stock go up. But like I say, because now we're testing for COVID-19, faulty, fake media that doesn't care to actually talk about things that make sense. They could report that COVID-19 cases are spiking, going way up, you know, but in fact really they're not. They're going down. But it's just the fact that we're testing everybody now, so the cases are going up, you know. As opposed to before when we weren't testing anyone, you know what I mean? It's some really awful media problems right now. But like I say, that could affect the stock market, so it's dangerous. Anyways, enough of that. That would be the one stock I take time to tell you about, even in today's volatility. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off and strap this on. Woo! There's even more in there than I thought after I gave my hoot. Look down in there underneath this boxes and stuff, and this entire dumpster. Look at that, all the way down to the bottom of the dumpster. Super heavy duty, super heavy, thick door frames and that type of stuff. Just, I'm not sure, I can't guess how much is in here. You could be talking about 500 pounds of extruded aluminum maybe, which is going to be let's see, what was it at, 35 cents. Say it's 35 cents. Oh boy, it'd be $175 or so right there. Sheesh, double sheesh. I guess this is a good place to end the video. I know I'm going to get the comments that I take all that aluminum and how I do it and whatnot, and it's going to take a while, but when you're talking about making over $100, you know, you can just call it a whole night's work and be okay with it, right? You know, so I mean, it's not going to take all night, but I'm just going to do that. It's going to look something like that. I'll take more. This will be the smallest load I take. I got other stuff right now, but it's going to look something like that right there. See how I got that loaded up with the little back bars in there. My back will be here, so nice tight little package. I'm really not the best thumbnail maker in the world. How about like this? There it is. Thumbnail capture. I sure hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, thanks for watching. For I am the great Farkle Hunter.